I felt like I had a big vice around my body. I just couldn't move.
I didn't think that I could get Rob out of the boat by myself.
Yeah, he was holding me up out of the water.
With beacon activations, we had minimal information, so we didn't really know what we were going to.
Yeah, I couldn't count the number of times we've been up the Waimak. We hit a rock and that flung us round straight into a rock bluff. I figured out that Rob was in a pretty bad way. Boat was sinking. I was able to get round behind him and keep his head out of the water.
I couldn't move and I could feel him behind me. And I thought, well, you know, he needs to get out of here. We're in serious trouble.
But my head was that there was no way that I would have abandoned Rob. The best sound I've heard in my life was the sound of that helicopter coming up the river.
Our first thought when we saw them was, this is bad. We were able to winch me down into the boat. I realised it was a very dangerous situation. I felt around his leg and I realised that he had broken his femur and that it was underneath the dash and wasn't able to get himself out, and he was in a lot of pain.
And I remember her saying, this is going to hurt, but we've got to do it.
The only way to get him out of that boat was going to be to try and free his leg.
I felt her coming, you know, and saying she's putting the belt on me or something like that, and I'll get you out of here. And I had no idea she had to go underwater to do it at that stage. And then next minute I could feel us being yanked up.
The way that we had to winch Rob out was to pull him out and back from the dash to pull him up. And all credit to Wayne and Grant, they did an incredible job to take the weight, pull him back and winch him up.
The feeling of being in that helicopter was one hell of a sense of relief, knowing that we would all be okay.
It was a harrowing job for everybody, and there was a lot of thought that went into every decision that we made.
She's a real goddess as far as I'm concerned. But, yep, amazing what they did, the whole rescue service.